We're here with Jim Ensell, Chief Marketing Officer at COHO Data. Jim, can you tell us a little bit about your company?
Sure. COHO Data was founded back in 2011. We were originally funded by Andreessen Horowitz and Ignition Partners. Most recent round we had investors including March Capital and Intel, as well as HP. In fact, we're also an HP Pathfinder partner. So we have a go-to-market relationship with HP where our software is currently in the process of being qualified for HP hardware. But the founders themselves came out of a company called ZenSource, which were the three of them actually developed the majority of the code in the Zen hypervisor that today is powering AWS and Rackspace and IBM SoftLayer. So they bring with them lots of expertise in file systems and hypervisors that they've applied now to solving the software-defined storage and software-defined data center problems.
What are the products that you offer, and how do you add value to your customers?
So today we ship to the bulk of our customers. We have a combination of software that we ship as together with appliances. We have an Arista switch that we have software that resides on, an SDN switch. We also have Supermicro servers that are really the storage arrays that make up our system. We have two of those arrays. One's an all-flash array and one's a hybrid array. Now we have a couple of large enterprise customers that we sell a software-only solution, and they prefer to purchase the hardware themselves. So, and then as part of the HP partnership, as I've mentioned, we are going to be shipping shipping our software on HP hardware as well in a joint go-to-market effort that we've got with them.
What are some of the reasons people choose COHO Data?
Now, people at the highest level, there are two key reasons why people choose us. I think the first one is simplicity. I mean, we have a solution that combines SDN, SDS on commodity hardware. That SDN implementation basically provided some very unique capabilities in the area of simplicity, enabling you to install, within 10 to 15 minutes. Manageability, so anytime you add an additional storage node, it automatically handles the load balancing for you, and the scale out. So it provides a very unique scale out capability. And so those combined with, in our platform, you can run multiple workloads. You can run NFS jobs or file. You can run block jobs or iSCSI, and then in our most recent release, you can also run Hadoop or HDFS. You can do that all on the same platform with QoS, with multi-tenancy, and with container support, which is another interesting feature, being able to run containers directly on the storage nodes themselves, where they're closest to the data.
That is interesting. What would you say is your unique selling proposition?
Unique selling proposition really is, a combination of simplicity, scale, and economics. Those are the three key things. And as part of that, we offer, with all of those capabilities that I mentioned, we offer a solution that helps our customers really reduce their CapEx costs, especially in the pay as you grow model that we offer, reduces OpEx costs as a result of the simplicity and manageability of the storage arrays and the entire platform using our system, and then that ultimately results in a significant reduction in TCO, which we've been able to deliver in every customer situation.
Excellent. What is your strategy when it comes to finding new customers?
So our go-to-market strategy really is a combination of selling direct as well as through resellers. We have close to 10 resellers around the world today, we do your typical demand gen type activities. We have top-down focused, top-down programs where they're very targeted at specific titles and specific companies, and we generate leads through those, as well as do a lot of bottom-up programs like webinars and other things that really help us to attract folks more at the practitioner level, and so the combination of that really enables us to really build out a very exciting pipeline. So those are the key things. We have a very interesting again relationship with HP, which is going to provide yet another channel for us to sell through. So.
Can you talk about any new features or product updates that are coming out soon?
Yeah, sure, David. We, as a matter of fact, we just had a new release of the product, announced it last week, and what we did in that release was we added support for HDFS protocol to an already already having support for both file, NFS, and block iSCSI, and so that's just being able to unify workloads. So workload unification has really been enabled dramatically, and we believe we're the only company really that has all three of those workloads, and where you're able to actually execute all three of those on the same platform. We also announced QoS support, as well as multi-tenancy. That we had multi-tenancy as a result of our SDN implementation, but we added and made it even more robust, both at the network and the storage level. Combined that with QoS, and that's enabled us to do some real interesting things in an as-a-service type of solution. So we announced as well last week the support for big data as a service, as well as containers as a service. So you can take microservices, HDFS or Hadoop jobs, as well as containers, and literally run those directly on the storage nodes, which is unique and does provide some very interesting performance advantages, data sprawl advantages, so you don't have to, you can kind of pull in workloads from a number of different clusters that today may be running big data, but now be able to pull those in with general purpose workloads and be able to run those all on the same platform. So essentially at the highest level, as a result of our recent release, we've been able to unify file, block, and HDFS workloads. We provide sort of the only platform that can do that, but do it with multi-tenancy, QoS, and container support.
Well, that's very exciting. Thank you very much. Jim Ensell, COHO Data.
Thanks, David.